Hey there YouTube, Flaming Creations, you're back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing the Flaming Creations 2021 Christmas giveaway prizes. First off, the winner for all of these was John Thomas. So congratulations to John for winning all of this marvelous stuff. So first off, I'm going to start off with the glove. I should also say that all of these things are from Freddy vs. Jason. So they're all based off of Freddy vs. Jason. And the first thing, being the glove, is this production-made aluminum-bladed glove. So this is the glove for this year. For Freddy vs. Jason, there was, I think, oh geez, I have about 14 different gloves down on the list. So, the story behind this glove, at least, is for the film, there was 3 aluminum-bladed gloves made. They were never used, but they were made for a scene where Freddy was supposed to scrape his blades alongside a pipe, and it was supposed to create sparks. So they needed an aluminum-bladed glove with no holes in it made. So, this is a replica of one of the gloves, of the aluminum-bladed gloves. We have photos of 2 of the aluminum-bladed gloves. The third one is still out there and missing, to my knowledge, but this is a replica of the one that I have the most pictures of, being both front and palm and everything like that. This aluminum-bladed glove that I replicated actually is signed by Robert on the inside of the leather, but of course, you know, I'm not going to forge Robert's signature. But yes, the blades are made from aluminum, and being that you can't solder aluminum the same way that you can solder regular steel blades, the blades are actually peened into the tips on the inside. So, if I maybe remove one of the fingers here, maybe you can see how it is peened in up here, and then also at the very kind of back of the fingertip, so right there as well, you can see it's peened in those 2 places, which is very difficult to do. I absolutely hated making this glove, and in fact, I actually messed up and had to make a completely new tip. So here is a spare aluminum bladed tip. Now, this one, if you can see here, it started creating a bulge and a stress point there where it would have broken through when I was hammering on the inside. This was actually, it's weird. So the order I did these in is I did the middle tip first, and then I did the ring, index, and then pinky. So, but yeah, the middle tip I did first. That went flawlessly. It went good. Then I did the index. I was going to do the index next, but this is the index one I messed up, and you can actually hear it's kind of shaky. I just didn't want to mess with it anymore. I mean, the tip is in there good, but we don't want to really have rattling going on with the glove. But yeah, this is the aluminum bladed versus glove. There is a gap there, but that was just from my end, not getting it fully closed up as much as the other tips. Again, there are no holes cut in this leather, either on the tips or that palm hole. That is like how the actual glove is. You have your engraving there on the underside of the back plate on both sides, and then because I like to label my gloves for giveaways and such, since I wasn't able to really fit it under the back plate, I just wrote on the inside there in Sharpie, it says, Christmas giveaway 2021. So it's there, it's under the back plate where I wrote it, so it shouldn't bleed through with the leather. I tried to weather the leather how it is in the pictures and such. So, but yes, this is the aluminum bladed versus glove, and I do plan to offer replicas of this aluminum bladed versus, or the other aluminum bladed versus glove, even though I don't have that many pictures of it. As with all versus gloves, I'm going to give my quick little spiel. Versus gloves are known for 2 things. One, with the blades being double beveled, they can clack and create kind of little dings and dents in the blades. This one's already a little bit dinged up from just personal use and messing with it. Same with this one, but yeah. So just be careful while using this, John. I know you really like to play with your gloves, so just be careful that you don't ding up the blades a whole bunch. And then also the rivets with Versus gloves are prone to breaking. In fact, this exact Versus that I'm replicating, the index finger actually broke on it. I have a photo of it completely broken off the rivet, and it was later replaced before it went up for auction again. So I will send along some spare rivets, but again, do advise caution. It is riveted all the way through the leather, as Versus gloves are. So use 3 fingers. Even though you can't see it, it was tricky to do, but I will send some spare rivets along with that. So here's your aluminum bladed Versus. So I'll set that there. Again, you're getting a spare fingertip that I messed up on as well. This is aluminum too. The next thing is the hockey mask. Now, I don't really publicly offer hockey masks, but I do them on the down low. This, of course, is the Freddy vs. Jason kind of end scene, the end scene mask. Not the bloodied version of this where it's sinking into the lake, but the end scene, so. I know it's a very dark, kind of brownish color. From the photos I have and used as reference, it does look fairly dark and brown, so. This is made out of resin, so. You can see in there, Christmas Giveaway 2021, my name, and then Flaming Creations up there. Got the straps. Originally, I was going to sew the stitching onto the straps, but I've had a lot of shit go on this year, so I didn't get time to do that, but they are riveted to the mask and such. Normally, this mask is supposed to have like a piece of foam on the inside. I didn't include that foam. You can probably add it yourself if you want. Otherwise, you could send the mask back, and I could always add the big black piece of foam, because normally you don't really see all the holes except the eye holes, and even that, I think it's this eye, has a fake eye appliance in it. I was considering adding that with the foam as well, but of course I didn't end up doing it. I just left it as a normal hockey mask that you could wear, but again, I don't publicly really offer hockey masks. If anybody does want one, you can message me and arrange it. But yeah, this is the Freddy vs. Jason end scene hockey mask. Next up is the mini Ornament. I do these every Christmas, kind of. It's based on a Versus glove. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's supposed to be based on a Versus glove there. These are very difficult to do and such, so please advise caution with this. I will have this packed up in its own little separate box, but don't be trying to crack this open and mess with it. So here's that mini glove Ornament. On the back it says Freddy vs. Jason. Originally I was going to have the background be black, because I think that looks better, but the printer was acting up, so it just says Freddy vs. Jason there, and red lettering on the back. But I guess it kind of goes with the Christmassy theme. You know, you have red and green and then white, so it kind of goes with the Christmassy theme. But here is your mini glove Ornament. And then lastly is the finger keychain. Now, being I like to try to do different things with each kind of glove, this is another new first along with the aluminum bladed Versus. This is a plastic bladed Versus finger keychain. This is actually based on the index finger of the underwater Demon Freddy kind of glove. So when Freddy is under the water trying to drown Jason, This is based on the index finger off of that glove. We have photos of that's been screen matched. So the blade is plastic, and even though it's not perfect, there's some imperfections on this. I still think this turned out really good for my first ever kind of painted plastic bladed glove. You can see here there is a tiny little wire, which on the underside there is wrapped around through 2 holes. That's how it holds it in place, along with some hot glue and the rest of the blade in there. So yeah, this is the finger keychain. Plastic underwater versus, and I will offer replicas too of the plastic bladed versus glove. So if you want a replica of the underwater glove or any of the other plastic bladed gloves, I'm still considering doing the full plastic bladed, or not plastic, the full plastic gloves, because there were a few of those too, such as the Hero plastic bladed glove, which is used at the scene where he has his glove right up to Lori, and I think it's the scene where he's like, your eyes say no, no, but your mouth says yes, yes, and then she rips off his ear. That glove there is full plastic, so. But yes, here is your finger keychain, along with everything else that you have won. So, yeah, here is your grand prize, John. I really hope you like it and enjoy it. For anybody who didn't enter this giveaway, I'll be having another giveaway at next Christmas where there will be another theme to be decided. So going forward, there will always be one grand prize winner, and you'll pretty much win essentially all of this except for a different film or different kind of theme. Again, this year I wanted to do Freddy versus Jason, so that's what it is. So thank you guys all so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. If you want replicas of either the aluminum bladed gloves or the plastic underwater glove, shoot me a message. I'll give you prices. And as a final update note thing, on January 1st, prices are increasing. So you can see probably a later date video I will be discussing that. But thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys.